Okay, this is the finished product. I'm going to that I built, and I'm going to be going through several steps on how to put this together. It does turn, it does spin. I'm going to be having several ideas, but please, if you decide to put this together, to not get hurt. Okay, I'm not responsible for anything that would happen. With that said, let's begin. Hello viewers. Today we're going to talk about making a compost tumbler. The drums are very hard to get, sometimes very expensive. You can find them cheap, but sometimes not easily. So what I'm going to attempt is building a compost tumbler using a 31-gallon galvanized trash can with the accompanying parts that you see here. The list of the materials that I purchased them at Lowe's. Approximately amount spent was $50, but you might be able to find readily available, or you might have these parts which will make the project for you a lot cheaper. That is the parts list. Okay, let's start. First, let's take our drum, mark it halfway between top and bottom. Be creative. Make a hole on each side. I marked mine 13 and a half. I started it with a large drill bit, and then used the snips to cut around a circle that I marked with the pipe that is 1-inch PVC. I used it as my mark. Now I turned the drum upside down, and I'm going to use my PVC flange to mark around it and use that as a guide to cut with tin snips. Okay, the hole was cut with tin snips. Not perfect, but it will do. After that, I will bolt it down in the holes, but not until I assemble the pipe, which is the 3-inch pipe that's going to have several holes throughout the length of the pipe, all around it, for aeration. Okay, this is the PVC pipe with the holes already made on them, and I used the drill, 1/2-inch holes all the way around and 1-inch hole for the pipe, glued to the flange, which is going to go bolted to the bottom of the barrel. Then I cut 2 pieces of 9-inch from the PVC to be glued on the side of the barrel, and the space in the middle is for the air piece that's going to go in the center, and is glued to the side of the barrel. Once the pipe for breathing is placed in the center, I'm going to place a cap over it, but not glued on, so I can remove it in case it needs to be cleaned out. Okay, now this is the stand that I built for it. It is approximately 22 and a half by 24 inches, and the legs are 22 1/4 inches. Also, holes were drilled on each side. So I can place the pipe in the center, like so, and cap on each end after the drum will be placed in the center. And now that it's mounted on the frame, the lid, like I said before, I cut it in half, placed 2 hinges, one on each side, with a hasp that I can just lock in place to keep the door closed. And that was it.